Yo, now then, guys. Hello, welcome. How are we doing, guys? Welcome to today's live stream. Right, we are proper nice and early. My game is open. I'm just waiting for it to show up on the OBS. Yeah, a little bit running a couple of minutes behind today, guys. Just very busy morning, to be honest. Very busy morning, and yeah, just kind of needed to get that done. Right, I'm just going to quickly update that game in the background because I do believe the Dragon Lady wants the truck tonight, guys. So I am very looking forward to that. Trying something on Twitch again today. I don't know if it's going to work. We're gonna find out basically. Definitely are supposed to have something different on there. Right, give me. Oh no, that's the Minecraft server. Let me just load up the Twitch website. So I'm supposedly supposed to have vertical mount today. Strange. I don't see it. Doesn't mean it's not there. I just don't see it. Yeah, so I have been the ability to have vertical mount, but for some reason I just don't seem to be able to activate that, which is very strange. So I am just going to have a look on the app and see if there's a. No, there's only. Disable. That's very strange. Like I said, there's meant to be the vertical mount over on Twitch. I've got it all activated. It's just not having any of it. I don't really understand how I get vertical over on Twitch. I've done everything it tells me to do, and it still doesn't show as vertical. Really strange, really strange. I'm just going to turn that one off, because if it's not working, I'm not wasting processing power doing something I don't need to do. That's how I look at it anyway. My steering wheel's there, lovely jubbly. Guys, I do want to just kind of point out today, I may be interrupted in this live stream. I do have some parcels coming today. Also, if you're wondering, I was trying to fix the train again over the weekend, and yeah, to be honest, I don't know how to fix it, to be honest. But I was trying. I can't do any more than try to do it. But yeah, hello everybody, welcome. I do appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me first thing this morning. Just got to put my phone somewhere standing up to not one to watch the stream, because then that way if there's any problems it actually comes through on my phone as any issues, but also if my doorbell goes off I can literally see. Now we are going to be starting the stream in a minute. Like I said, because I was a little bit late going live today, I have just got my medication. I'm literally just finishing off the antibiotics and stuff for the tonsillitis. So yeah, if you just give me 1 second, guys. I'll tell you what we will do. Let's go up to the castle and see how we're doing on the castle. I do want to just take these meds just before. As you can see, we are on progress 33 out of 65, guys. We are officially over halfway there. Ah, God, that antibiotic tasted horrible. Ah. Yeah. That didn't go down first time, so it was sat on my tongue. Ah. Why do antibiotics have to taste so horrible? Right, and we are on stage number 1 of the windmill build as well, so I'm very looking forward to this castle stuff. Yeah, so we've got everything we need. So what we need to do then today is, whoa, we basically just need to go into the next month. I don't like really doing this out of super strength. I have got some of that. I do just want to kind of get it picked up and out of the way early, just so we've got it. But yeah, let's go and have a little sleep and see what is going on today. So we should have quite a bit to do in this episode coming up. I'm hoping the wood chips are going to be worth selling, because that's going to be a good £40,000 in our bank today. That doesn't look like... Oh, there's the... I'm going to say there's the rest. Where's the rest of the loan payments? And then there they are. Right, first things first, what we always do. Let's have a look in the shop. Oh, we were literally talking about that in a previous episode. Because if we put the extension onto it, it takes extra compared to ours. It's only an extra 1,500 litres, but that's not a bad price. That's fantastic, but I can't afford it. That's nice, but I can't afford it. I don't have the Mercedes either. Yeah, I don't have that either. That would have been nice if we'd have done like vines or something, but not doing vines over in this series. So we're just gonna have to kind of keep an eye on what's going on now. So we have slept, so that means yes. So stage 34 is almost stage 33. Sorry, is almost complete now. So that little bit of sleeping was really, really good. I don't expect any progress on the windmill. Yeah, he when we slept, he went through about 1,300 litres of castle stone. But yeah, there isn't anything in there, so we're getting there, guys. We're getting there slowly. We're getting there slowly. Now, first things first, let's have a look at the wood chip prices, because wood chips are 488. Wow, they are not ready to sell yet, really? Wow. I can't believe they're not ready to sell. That is not fair. How are we doing though, guys? Welcome everybody. I see a lot of people coming in and out today. I do appreciate everybody coming in and saying hello. If anybody wants to know, guys, there will be another stream this evening. We will be doing some Euro Truck Simulator this evening. The Dragon Lady wants to truck, guys, and if the Dragon Lady wants to truck, I'm more than happy to truck with the Dragon Lady. We won't be on Truckers MP though, after the weird issues we were having the other day though. Me and the Dragon Lady have learned how to use the convoy mode basically in game. So one, that stops us coming across any wallies and idiots on Truckers MP. The only downside is it just means we won't see anybody else, and that's a little bit of a downside. But yeah, we were having those disconnection issues in the on the live stream on Friday evening, weren't we? If anyone's curious what I'm talking about, we had a stream Friday evening, and I kept getting kicked for having my lights not on, but my lights were on because we were driving at night. So I don't really know what was going on with the Truckers MP last week. But yeah, it kept basically kicking me for not having any lights on, and I had lights on. They were on, you know, we were driving at night. It was really weird. So yeah, me and the Dragon Lady, we've kind of learned how to use the convoy mode. We'd only used the convoy mode once before in the past, many years ago when it first came out, and we'd kind of forgotten how to connect to it and stuff. So we were just trying to work all that out, and we've done it. We've managed it now. So yeah, it's just another way for me and the Dragon Lady to play. Now, I do normally do this by hand, guys, but I want to get on with a little bit of woodworking today, quite early on, so I'm trying to just rush this. Plus, yeah, I don't want to spend an hour loading a trailer and then have to get interrupted by a delivery man. I've got no idea what time the delivery mans are coming. I just know the delivery mans are coming today. I think I've got at least 2 of them coming today. Minimum 2. Just the final Christmas presents arriving. The surprise presents for the wife. That's what they are. Gotta surprise the wife, guys. If you don't surprise the wife, you get punched. And like my stream title on Friday said, my wife bullies me, and she does. She's a bit mean. how you know you're married though, guys. If your wife doesn't bully you, yeah, it's not a good marriage. People are like, yeah, it is. Well, it's a matter of opinion. My wife's bullied me since the age of 9, so I'm not really... Yeah, I think if my wife stopped bullying me, I think she's dying. Right, so this is gonna be quite the delivery. I don't really know where to deliver this lot, because I think we need some delivered to the sawmill. 8,000 is I'm trying to just quickly figure out what space is at the castle. So I can take the long planks. There's 27,000. I can only take 3. We're going to deliver this to the castle, and then that way the rest of the wood today can come to the windmill. I won't be a minute, guys. My door is literally going nuts, but I think the wife's just gone to the office. She has. And the second one was my eldest son going off to college. Yes, it was. Just every time there's a door notification, guys, I do have to check, like I say. Christmas presents are arriving. No, again. Every time. I come out of the sawmill like an absolute bat out of hell. Every time I do it. I do it every time. Oh. Yeah, guys, my shorter stream on Friday. Yeah, I rearranged my office. My PC is now in a new area in my office / game room, and it feels really weird, guys, to be honest. I'll tell you one thing though, I am sat next to the radiator and the radiator is turned on. Now I personally am not very often cold, but I'm freaking sweating with this radiator on. Jesus Christ. I've been up like an hour and I'm sweating. I don't like it. Don't like it. Right, up to the castle we go. We do have to go somewhere else though, guys. It is not just all to the castle. But I do just want to keep the castle top. No. Oh, thank you, Bridge, for keeping me safe. Yeah, the wooden beams is basically 2,000 litres. It'll take all them. It'll take all the wooden planks as well. So the only thing we should be left with is normal planks. Oh, my doorbell is going insane, but next door's leaving. Now it's picking them up. It's weird, like I say, I don't like to keep looking at my phone when I'm live streaming, but I'm the only one in the house. If I don't answer the door, yeah, my parcels are not going to get delivered today. Yeah, it's the wife's final Christmas presents arriving today. It's cost me a fortune this year, to be fair. Right, well, that is us going to the castle. We're nearly there. So we're going to deliver all the wood beams. We're going to deliver all the planks. So the long planks, sorry. And that means we're going to have to go down probably to the best price for the normal planks, because there's 5 pallets of planks. Might make a little bit of a mess though on the trailer, so we might have to rearrange the trailer just a little bit when we get here. Depends how they fall when we take the straps off. Right, go around there. Go careful. Go careful. We do not want to tip over a second time today. We've been live like 15 minutes and we've already crashed once. Whoa! Woo-hoo-hoo! 15 grand. Right, let's find out where the best price for those planks are. So the planks are going to the Logistic Centre Railroad. Really? 1240? 1240? Feed and grit. Oh, you're joking me. Oh, for God's sake. I never thought to look. I never thought to look. That place is right by the sawmill. Board games. Where's the board games one? Yeah, that's not worth it. Right. Well, that sucks because we basically got to go back to the freaking back to the sawmill. I never thought to check actually. I had a feeling that might be the case with it being December. Yeah. My bad. My bad. I hate doing stuff like that. It makes me a bit of an idiot. Yep, all the way back we go. So this is going to be about £6,000 plus the 14,000 and odd pound we made. So we're in for about £20,000, including the environmental reward score, so or bonus or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so that's not too shabby. Obviously, the best price for the wood chips hasn't appeared today, so unfortunately, I think that's going to be something we have to do in January. I am thinking as well today, guys, when we do some of the wood chips, I'm thinking, no, not wood chips, the sawmill and the wood removal. I do think we're going to have to just drag some of them over. It's a case of literage rather than price. If we turn them into 6 metre lengths, they add value. They don't add any extra literage. But we are going to be chopping trees down right outside the sawmill, so it doesn't really matter if we, you know, if we just drag them there or not. Dragging them there is not the best way of doing it, but you know, it does kind of work. I do want to see if there's any jobs as well today though, guys. We do need to earn a little bit of income. I also want to just top up the fuel, so we're just going to top up that. We'll have a little look at the contracts while we wait. Ploughing, cultivating, they're good ones to do this time of year. Too far to travel. 17 ploughing, we can do that job. That is perfect. That's a shame 37's there for ploughing, because that would have been a nice job to do as well. Do you know what? I'm going to accept that. I think I'm going to accept that. So we've got 6. Right, well, we can cultivate that one as well. So we have got plenty of jobs to do today then. So that is looking good. We are going to earn a little bit of money and do some woodwork then. I know there's a couple of months where it comes up where there's not really any jobs to do. I thought it was December and January. It must be January and February. So they're the months I kind of want to do a lot of woodworking in. So yeah, we'll top it up at the sawmill. We will top it up at the sawmill. We will get those contracts done, especially the ploughing. The ploughing is perfect. Cultivating, easy money. Easy money. Yeah, just got to drive up here at the moment and take the get these 5 pallets of planks, and that's, like I said, this should give us about 6 grand plus the 14 grand plus the reward bonus we get for both. We should make pretty good money. It should be about 20 grand all in. We're just over 15 grand for the first lot we sold, including the reward score. So this should be 5 grand plus. This should be 6 grand plus. Yeah, so 20, 21. Wow, this might be nearer 22 grand all in. Yeah. We'll find out. But there is the sell point just up the road. Old Smokeless is still going around the map. Like I say, guys, I have tried all sorts to fix. The only way I can basically save the train is to start a new save, and that means restarting a lot of stuff. Because if you copy the files over for all the equipment and stuff, it breaks the train. Literally, the only way I've managed to get the steam train working properly is to completely start a new save. And that's the one thing that's let me down with this map from Giants. Like, the update came and I'd already started my live series. 6,000, wow, 6,600. So that was 22,500 minimum. Wow, that was really, really, really good money then overall. I'm very, very happy with that. That has made really, really good money. I didn't expect it to be quite so good actually. I expected about 20 grand, so to get 22.5 grand, yeah. I know a lot of people on the game, oh yeah, but 2.5 grand's not a lot. You know what? You're right, it isn't. But sometimes it makes all the difference. Yeah, 2.5 grand. If something could come up in the shop now and would be the difference between buying something and not. So what we're going to do then is we're going to start on these contracts. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to start working. I might start working by the farm. I think that's going to be the easiest one. Field 17 is our biggest ploughing contract. It's also the biggest in value. I already know there's going to be more pallets. I told you there'd be more pallets. Ridiculous. Yeah, we've almost got to the stage now where we've almost got another piece, enough money to buy another field. Fields are the one thing we are short on. It's the one thing we do need to buy more of is the fields. So I am very, very looking forward to being able to afford a new field. I think about 130,000 gets me a new field. It's only a small one, but since it's a small one, it's something. Or we can buy a new production. Like I said, the contract's tied us over very nicely indeed. Okay, we got one field. I would like to buy the piece of grassland near our farm. To be honest, because I want sheep. I want sheep. Sheep and wool are a fantastic money earner. And if we can get some wool and we can get some goat's milk, we should start making a lot more money. A lot more passive income. I'm afraid it's quite a drive to the opposite side of the maps. And we've just done it twice. This is technically the third time. This is the problem though with the winter months. We need to turn there, we need to turn there. You know what, I completely forgot where I was. If I jump in that train right now, Old Smokeless works. Bloody long way to go. But yeah, we're going to do field 17 first. Actually, to be fair, we could do with doing field 12 first. It's the only cultivating contract we've got. Either way, it's still next to the farm. 17's a bigger one, but we'll get it done quicker because it's a wider tool. But yeah, we'll start with the cultivating first. About time we got some bloody cows. I want some bloody cows now. There we go. Did anything new come up in the shop? It didn't. Right, 8.3 meters wide for the cultivating, guys. So it is going to take a little bit. It's going to take a couple of in-game hours. Like I said, the ploughing is going to be so much quicker. I tell you what I didn't do today, though. I didn't realise how little wood was in the sawmill. I think we needed to put about 40,000 litres in it in the last episode. So I reckon we might need to put about 60,000 litres in it now. Which is a lot of wood to get, top it up. But we cannot be letting that run out. Wood right now is our main income, and the sawmill is going to use a lot of it. Right, I won't be a minute, guys. I am just... Remember I told you I've got the postman coming? I think one of them's going to give me a time slot. Let me just double check something. Yes, it is out for delivery right now. Beautiful, that's good. Okay. It's basically just going to come before 2 o'clock. Lovely. That does not help me in the slightest. Although I think the delivery depot is York, so that's at least an hour anyway. Yeah, that doesn't really help me, but yeah. Wow, that's fantastic. Could you imagine if we could afford that? We could actually start doing some sorghum. That's definitely the size implement we want. Can't afford it though, that's the downside. And I don't think we're going to make £130,000 today, guys. I really, really don't. I can't wait though to build this castle. We are literally over halfway through it now. I think we've made really, really, really good progress. Now I know some of it is because we've paid for some of it. You know, like the castle stone and stuff. But yeah, we don't have the money to buy all the productions on this map. Dude, thank you for liking the stream, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, how you doing, buddy? Good morning, happy Monday. Hope you're having a good Monday, pal. Yeah, I think every nation in the world is currently on Monday, aren't they? Yeah, even Americans are only about 10 hours behind us at the most. Australians are about 10 hours ahead. So yeah, everyone must be in a Monday. I'm okay. I'm not well. I got a new virus. Oh, dude. Please don't give me the virus through the internet. I've been ill for this is like the 5th week now. I do feel a lot better within myself this week. I've just got lingering stuff now. I've got like a throat issue still, but it seems to only seems to bother me when I look down now. Yeah, keep your illness to yourself, pal. Keep your illness to yourself. Been ill long enough. That's the that was the polite way of putting it. Bugger off. Bugger off. Alright, that is almost a second headland done. I'm only doing the 2 headlands, guys, and then we'll start doing the rows. Gives us a little bit of room to turn around. It's not very good that it's dark, guys, but like I say, we play from about 4:30, 5 o'clock on a morning till about 5, 6 o'clock on an evening, and we play on 4 times, and that is like a working day. It gives me about 3 hours worth of stream time. I'm just playing GTA. Oh, do you know what? I was thinking about playing some GTA the other day, actually. I really was. I was thinking about reinstalling it and playing GTA. I used to love playing 5M, but you could never get on a decent server. Never get on a decent server. There's always dickhead admins on them, you know. On a power trip. Yeah, I used to love playing GTA and 5M. Yeah, I did notice that. That's kind of what got me interested. Like, the problem is, if I play on PC, I haven't really got anything. But if I played on Xbox, I've got billions. But that's back because, GTA's been out that freaking long. Yeah, let's be fair. I believe GTA... When did GTA 5 first come out? I just need to confirm a date. When did that game first come out? I believe I've got a son younger than the freaking game. Do you know what I mean? Oh, go on, unique RP. Yeah, I can't say I tried that one, but I tried a few in the past, and every server was just full of knobheads. It was either people who couldn't RP, or it was just knobhead admins who just were on a power trip. You know what I mean? It just wasn't. It wasn't worth the aggro. All right. Well, we are definitely. We're definitely on the roads now. We are 33% complete on this field. Like I say, it's a little bit hard to see what we're doing, guys, but we are just cultivating at the moment. It was a nice early start. I do believe these are going to be the only 3 jobs we do today. Like I say, I do want to get on to a little bit of the old woodworking today. A little bit of the woodworking. We got a lot of trees now on our new piece of land, so I want to get them. I want to get them delivered. We need to have enough money in the bank as well, guys, to cover 30 grand. If there's no contracts to do, we need 15 grand a month in contracts just to survive the loan payment. So as it stands now, we can survive the next 2 months. We've got to have January, February, technically into March. March is when the decent contracts start appearing again. So technically we need 45 grand to survive 3 months, but we are doing enough today to cover a month. We're not doing too bad though, guys. We're not doing too bad. 40% done on this first field. I said daylight will come between 7 and 8 AM. Usually. I'm tempted about doing field 6 as the cultivating contract. It's not really a field I want to do, but I think if it's dark, it might be worth doing it. I can't remember how much it was now. It was, yeah, that's the problem. It was only worth 3,400 quid. There's definitely more jobs wanting to appear. They're just not appearing at the moment. Not too bad. Nearly halfway. Nearly halfway. Yeah, how are we all doing today, guys? How are we all doing? Well, I know you are, pal. You've been in and out all stream, dude, and just the other people who are kind of lingering. Right, we are halfway through this field, so that is nice. Sometimes I think these contracts should be quicker than they are, but then I realise that it's my ploughing that makes me think that, because my ploughing's like 9 meters, quite a bit wider. Very looking forward to seeing the next stage of the castle build, though. Very, very looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, halfway through the castle build. That is fantastic, guys. That is fantastic. I am very happy with the progress we're making. Even on the windmill. I know the windmill has taken us a while to get to and stuff, but I think that will build relatively quick, to be honest. There's not as many stages to the windmill as there is the castle. Right, 58%. It's taking a while. It's taking a while. We're making good progress. I kind of want to be done with this contract just because, yeah, we've got a lot of driving to do to go and do the 2 ploughing contracts. One's right next to the farm, and I mean like right next to it, but the other one is like the opposite side of the map. When we go down there with the plough, it's a long way to come back with the plough to drop it back off, you see. That's why I started with this cultivating first, just to get it out of the way. There's old Smokeless going past again. There we go. About 13% for 3 rows. On average. On average. Guys, thank you to everybody who has liked the video up to now. 644 likes. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. The 25,000 like goal, guys, is just the default number it's set at. No, you know, don't feel the need to try and reach her out. That's just, yeah. I need to change it, but it resets every time, and I have to change it every time for some reason. So I just tend to leave it on what it is. I don't go too crazy. Yeah, tonight, guys, Euro Truck Simulator with the Dragon Lady. She shouts at me in every live stream. She bullies me in every live stream. I did buy just a little cheap USB microphone yesterday. The microphone in her headset makes it sound like she's at a million miles away. So I did buy her a little plug-in USB microphone. It should improve her quality into tonight's stream, which is quite good. But yeah, I'm very looking forward to that. I like a bit of trucking. Farming Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, sorry, is just one of those games where it's just nice, you know, just get in a truck, just have a drive around and deliver some cargo and stuff, and it's cool because like people can join us on it. Do you know what I mean? It's a cool multiplayer game. Right, we are nearly 3/4 done on this field. I did say it would take a couple of in-game hours. It's taken about an hour and 10 minutes in-game at the moment. And we've still got 25% to go. So yeah, it's not too bad, that. About 2 hours in-game. 7 AM though is vastly approaching, so that means it should be daylight soon. Or at least sunrise. I know it kind of sucks a little bit when I'm working in the dark, but if I didn't work in the dark, guys, the streams would be even shorter. And I can't help the winter months. It would already be dark if it was summer. It would already be light if it was summer. So I can't really do much about the winter weather and the winter time and the darkness and stuff. It's just, yeah, it just sucks a little bit, I'm afraid. Nothing new came in the shop at 7 o'clock. I know it says new special offer there, guys, but that is not new. That is what came in last time. Yep. That is what came in last time. Right, there we go. 80%. Brilliant. And then on with the ploughing. I can't decide if it's worth going and doing field 37 ploughing first. The reason being, I know 17 is right next to the farm, but we've still got to come back to the farm with the plough. It would waste a bit of the darkness driving to 37, so we're not doing more work in the dark. I could technically make it daylight and just drop the time down to 3, but I kind of just leave it between 4 and 5. I don't really want to go any lower. Yo, dude. I own one field, pal. I now officially own the windmill, and our castle is half built. So, yeah, we were kind of saving the money to buy the windmill, because we have to build the windmill in order to make flour. So we kind of made the windmill a top priority. So we don't technically own much land, but yeah, we own one of the big annoying businesses, and it comes with a lot of trees as well, so we can do a lot more forestry. I think it was nearly £500,000 just to buy the windmill, and then we've got to build it. But it does annoy me. I do just want to point something out on this map that does annoy me. You have to buy the windmill. Yeah, you have to buy the land to build the windmill. The windmill is classed as a selling location. but you have to buy it to deliver stuff. So you don't actually do any, you can't make money selling to the windmill. So I don't really understand why the game or the map has it as a sell point, because you can't make money there. Like it says, oh, deliver wood and get paid $3 a pallet. Yeah, but you can't do that, because if you don't own it, the sell point's not active. And when you do own it, you don't get anything for selling it because you're building the windmill. It's not like the castle where you know, you deliver and it builds. So yeah, that's probably one thing about the windmill I don't like. It's supposedly a sell point to make money, but it's not. So yeah, that's why we've got to be careful what we do with our wood. You know, we have to basically split it 50-50 between the castle and the windmill, because at least the castle gives us some money. Right, we are 96%, guys. As probably looked a little bit obvious, we were nearing the end of this because there's not much left to do. But yeah, 96%. Sunrise is definitely coming though, guys. Look, it's definitely coming. $97, $98, $99. Now it's 99. I think I got a bit too happy with that. And that is this field done. That was a good contract, actually, guys. That's going to pay a good chunk of our debt, basically, for the next couple of months. £8,500. Nice. Nice. 28, 34, and 6. The problem is 28's a decent sized contract to do, but I really don't want to go down and do that one, to be honest. It's a lot of driving. We've already got a lot of driving to do with our plowing contract. Right, we've got to head for that tree. Go over there nice and slowly. Yeah, sunrise. Sunrise is coming, guys. Sunrise is definitely coming. And there is our lovely, lovely plough. So what we'll do is we'll go plough field number 37 first. We'll use some of the darkness to drive, and then that way it won't be as bad, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely, you can definitely tell now it's not quite as dark as it once was. Yeah, 2 contracts left. Like I said, there are other ones out there we could do. But like I said, I do need to get on with a little bit of the old woodwork today. And there you go, when you can start seeing the land. Sunrise. It's very hard to tell where I'm supposed to be going, to be honest. There we go, look at that. Sunrise. It's coming lovely in all orangey and wintry colours. Oh, I love that. Like I say, guys, if I could restart this map again to get the steam train working, that's the only thing I've got on the map. But the only issue I've got with this map is the steam train didn't work. I do believe it was a bug that was fixed by Giants and you kind of had to start a new save. That was the problem. I refuse to start a new save. Our steam train's just going to have to remain broken for now. what we're going to do, we're just going to nip into the sawmill as we drive past. I want to know how much wood I need to drag there. Although, to be fair, we'll just find out when we do it, I suppose. But all the trees up that hill there, guys. Every single tree up that hill. All them trees going up there. Them ones behind that field there. All the trees up there on the hill. They are all our trees. And I am basically going to cut them and drag their asses all the way there. You got any other maps you want to do after this? Yes, I've got the Winaloo map, pal. I know that's been out for a while now. And I think maybe playing on this map might just last long enough till Oxygen David's map comes out. Like I say, we're building the windmill, we're building the castle. This is just a live stream series, so we can put as many hours on this map as we want. But yeah, I have got a couple of maps. I've got the Northern Coast from many versions ago. I've got TWS to play on live stream as well. But yeah, I've got loads of British maps to play. British, Irish. Yeah, quite a few. Right, we are going to require a little bit extra light. Guys, has anybody seen the Epic deals that Epic's been doing at the moment? Just give me a minute, I just want to double check it. You got Harry Potter free over the weekend, the game. And there's a massive list of games that Epic are giving away over the Christmas festive period. And yeah, anyone that's kind of interested in it, just, yeah, definitely worth checking out. I know there's going to be some cool games coming up. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, for example, right now is available for free. That's meant to be a £50 game if you got the Epic Store. It's not a game I'm going to download, but it's a game that, you know, if I feel, oh well, you know, I want to play something new, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I don't, you know, I can just do it. I know there is. Oh, do you know what? I've got Bus Simulator 21. There is going to be a Jurassic Park game. Basically, what it is, guys, I've got the list of games, and I was going to chat about it just because it's a good list of games, to be honest. Right, so Hogwarts Legacy is available until the 18th of December. Then on December the 18th, you've got Jurassic World Evolution 2. Is coming out. Then on the 19th, Desperados 3. Then the day after that, you got Total War Warhammer. 21st of December, you got Tropico 5. You've then got Chicken Police. You've then got Loop Hero, Lego Batman, Commander Keen. On the 25th of December, you've got, oh, that is, yeah. On Boxing Day, you've got Farming Simulator 22 is going to be free. Slime Rancher the day after that, Terraria the day after that, Detroit Become Human on the 29th, Mortal Kombat 2 on the 30th, and Red Dead Redemption 2 on New Year's Eve. All those games are going to be completely free over the Christmas period. And yeah, you can't really argue with it. Do you know what I mean? There are some fantastic games coming up that are going to be completely free. I know not every game is for everyone's cup of tea. I once looked at Farming Simulator and thought, oh, that looks like a boring game. I played it once and I've played it nearly every day since. You know what I mean? It's crazy how you get a game for free, you might as well try it. You might as well play it. Doesn't hurt to have it. Yeah, I never once bought Red Dead Redemption 2. Not really my cup of tea as a game. So I wouldn't pay a lot of money for it. But to get it completely for free, why wouldn't I? Somebody has made Clarkson's Farm on 22, so the map is out there. I don't know if it's on 25. I do believe it is. I need someone to make a copy of Sandy Bay. I love playing on Sandy Bay and I never really get to play it enough. I need a copy of that on 25. And a proper copy, not a bad one. How do you become a Giants partner? Play the game a lot, put a lot of content on YouTube, pal. Get some viewership, show them your analytics of it, and send it to them and ask them when you apply for it. I was turned down the very first time. They said I wasn't big enough. And then about 3 weeks later I applied again because I had a little growth spurt, and I've been a Giant partner since. I don't really use it though, to be fair. In order to be a Giants partner and to be a useful, good Giants partner, you need to get your community to buy using your affiliate link, and I don't do that. I would much prefer you to use, say, my CD Keys link, where you can get all the DLC cheaper. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not about, you know, I'd love to be a Giants partner and have a community that bought using my link all the time. But the problem is I would rather my community save money and buy elsewhere if that's what it has to be. Like, if Giants are the cheapest to buy it, fair enough, but they never are. Using my I always call it CD Keys, but it's now called Loaded. My Loaded link is always cheaper than my Loaded link is always cheaper than Giant, and I'm all about trying to save my community money. Hence why I just listed off about 15 free games coming up on Epic. Well, that was a bad turn, wasn't it? Yeah, what, like, so to give an idea, when Farming Simulator 25 first came out, I could buy Farming Simulator with Season 1 Game Pass. You know, the year 1 pass. I could buy it with the pass cheaper than Giants were selling the base game. And people were coming in my community like, oh, you know, is there any good deals on it and stuff? And I was like, go here and buy it. And people were using my CD Keys link, and yeah, they were saving money. Like I say, I'm not about, oh, use Giants and, you know, pay more. No, I've got somewhere you can buy stuff cheaper. Buy it there. Even if, you know, even if it didn't benefit me, I would still tell people to buy it where it's cheapest. Games are very expensive. When you think about it, games are expensive. There's still like a cost of living crisis kind of going on. If I can save somebody 20% on a game, I will save them 20%. Giants might not like it, but at least they're still buying the game. If Giants want to take the partnership away from me, let them. I'm not really that bothered. Like I say, I don't use it. Like I say, I would rather save my community money. Tell you what, this ploughing is going lovely and quick. We are almost halfway through this field already. We've not been in this field for very long. It's fantastic. I am loving it. So we'll do this, we'll do field 17, and then that should be... There might be a new ploughing contract come up on the way home. We might do another one if it's on the way home. I don't think I'm going to go too far out of my way to do one. You not thought about doing it online with a select few people? What? Farming simulator? I have a server, pal. I'm partnered with Very Games for a server. I do play multiplayer sometimes, but I don't feel like the community is big enough and engaging enough to warrant playing multiplayer. For example, I get people come in my stream, they say, are you playing multiplayer, can I join? You tell them that I need people to be in the community for a little while before I play with them. You never see them again. And that's kind of why I don't do it. People are only interested if they can play, but we've had it in the past where, unfortunately, we've let people I don't know join us, and we've ended up with like massive racists on stream. And I mean, they did it on purpose. They were racist on purpose to try and ruin the streams. But unfortunately, one of them at the time was like a 15-year-old kid, and this is when I used to stream on Facebook. And as you can imagine, when you stream on Facebook, their profiles are what you use to chat on. And the best bit is, because obviously I could just click on his name, it listed his parents. And the Dragon Lady was like, oh, leave it with me. So the Dragon Lady went to do her stuff behind while I was still streaming. The Dragon Lady screenshotted him being racist in the stream and sent the screenshots to his parents. It was brilliant. He obviously got banned from the community and stuff, but yeah, the Dragon Lady sent the racist stuff to his parents, and his parents actually responded with like, oh my god, you know, we are so effing sorry, you know, he has not been brought up like that. And we're like, yeah, it wasn't just the ones who did it either. And his parents absolutely, well, to be fair, I never heard from him again. It also helped we reported him to Facebook and we had the evidence to do it, like, but yeah, racism, homophobic, you know, that kind of behaviour, it's not tolerated. It's 2025. You know what I mean? It wasn't tolerated in the 50s in England, you know what I mean? It's not going to be tolerated in 2025. Yeah. And this was when we were playing Minecraft. Like I say, he was just an absolute dick. So I always like to get people in the community for a little bit first, and I've got no issue playing with people. Just, you know, I've got to get to know people first and be a member of the community for a little bit. It's just it's my way of trying to just protect the channel and the streams and things like that. But you ask Flo, you ask Cooper. We used to have someone in the community called Prime. The only reason he's not around anymore is he set up a business and he's extremely busy. Yeah, we used to have a Minecraft with like 20 people in it, you know what I mean? And they were all community members. They all followed the rules, they all hung around in the community for a little bit, got to know me, I got to know them a little bit, and yeah, then next thing you know, we're all playing Minecraft. It used to be about 15 to 20 of us in the Minecraft server. Used to have a right blast. And then those who spoiled it just got banned. Yeah, it's not against people, individual people. It's just a set of rules that we follow. And you always know the people that are more than happy to follow the rules, because well, they come in the community, they become part of the community. Those who just come and say, can I join? No, you never see him again. Yeah, that's the reason I don't do it. I'm not looking for people to play games with. I'm looking to build a community. Then I play with the community. It's simple enough, really. yeah, it means you have a smaller community. But you know what? It keeps the community safe. It keeps the community cool. It keeps it active. That's the main thing. Like Mondays and Thursdays seem to be my worst days for streaming. I know this Thursday, guys, I won't be playing farming. Thursdays are just dead streaming. So I'll probably play a game. Probably play a game I don't normally play. Just because if I'm gonna have a quieter stream, I can practice my sim race. It's hard to read chat when you're sim racing, you see. So if you use the quieter streams, and every Thursday since I've been streaming again has been quiet. So that kind of gives me an indication, right, Thursdays will be a good day for sim racing. I can read chat when I'm sim racing. It's just very difficult. Like some people refuse to wait. Well, you're not answering me. You're ignoring me. And it's like, dude, I'm trying to put a lap time in. You know what I mean? You got to wait till I'm on a straight and not like 250 mile an hour. Yeah, you get it where people just refuse to wait, and it's like, well, there's not what I can do about that. So Thursdays I think might be sim racing day. I'll probably do farming this week though, because like I say, I'm expecting Christmas presents this week. And I can't be sim racing and in the middle of a race, and then you know, the door be going, oh, I've got a delivery. Oh, this is proving to be very, very slow right now. Come on, New Holland, come on. You've got more than enough power to pull this. There we go. Right, we're on 97% anyway, guys. Come on, come on. There we go. 98, 99, and that's it done. So that is the contract done, and as you can tell, guys, it is a lovely day. Bit of dusty, a little bit of dust and pollen in the air, but December year 3. That's crazy. Completed for £7,900. Is there any more ploughing contracts? Kinda wish I had the cultivator. Now that's on the way home. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any more ploughing contracts. Yes, there is. 19 will do that one, because that's next to the farm anyway. Right, they're the last two then. So that will survive me 2 months of loan fees over winter. $52.4 hours we put on this clock now. That is that's a lot. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I just want to have a look at one of my deliveries. I haven't had an update from it. Oh, tell you what, I'm having a can this morning of Monster Pipeline Punch. Amazing. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Pipeline Punch. Oh, it's such a nice fruity monster. Yeah, 2 ploughing contracts to go. They are literally both next to the farm, so Yeah, it's nice and easy to do these. Good paying contracts as well. I was hoping for a smaller one on the way home. I didn't expect to get another big one next to the farm. So yeah, between the one cultivating and these two ploughing, that should cover us. I know it will cover us for 2 months loan fees, and then everything we make on top of that, we can just sell and it's profit. But by the time we've done these, we should hit about £100,000 today. Always good to see £100,000 back in the bank. A long way back to the farm, guys. That's why I did that first plough. And that's why I did the first ploughing, that 37 first. I had a feeling another ploughing contract would come up, and I thought, well, we'll do it on the way home. I didn't expect it to be next to the farm, so... It is what it is. We'll get it done. Tell you what, something might have come up in the shop at 8 o'clock, and I haven't looked. That was our cultivating contract. Let's just have a little look. Did anything come up in the shop? It didn't. Wow, so we went 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning with nothing new coming up. Wow, that's terrible. I think we'll go do field 19 first, because we have to go through the farm to get to it. Field 19 is that one there on the hill, and then the green one just here to the left is the other one. We have a John Deere come up in the shop. Ah, nothing we can use. That's a shame. Yeah, this is the piece of land I'm looking at buying next, guys. This piece here where it isn't really a field, but I'm thinking we can put a lot of sheep in there. We might even turn it into a field, who knows. I love the Christmas lights that appear on the houses. I think they are absolutely fantastic. Get to December and Christmas decorations appear in the map. Brilliant. Oh, the Dragon Lady has arrived home, guys. The Dragon Lady is home. Dun dun dun. Right. I believe we've ploughed this field before, or we've at least cultivated this field before. I don't think we get decent speed at certain points. That's not looking too shabby. We might get some stone picking contracts on these two fields, and that's not a bad idea. Field 37, does that come up as a stone picking contract now? It should do. There's definitely a contract here though that doesn't want to appear. Maybe just a time limited one. But yeah, if we're getting stones, we might get a stone picking contract. I don't mind stone picking contracts as long as they're next to the farm. Otherwise, when you fill it, it's a nightmare. Drive all the way back after you get like 3,000 litres of stone. It's not worth it. 12 mile an hour. So we are making good speed. Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen. That's why I wanted to try it. So yeah, we could do with really going from the other side of the field. It's not quite as steep. Yeah, I think we're going to miss little bits. I should have done a second headland, I think. It's easy to say that after the fact, though. That's the problem. Nice. Yeah, that is extremely steep when you're doing ploughing at 9 meters wide. The problem is at any point we'd have come across doing this part of the field. If we do it now, at least this worst bit's out of the way early on. We should then be able to pick up speed, pick up the revs, and well, we'll be going downhill very soon. This is just the steepest part. Come on, why don't you drop a gear and have more revs? Why do you have to be in gear 18 all the time? You literally do nothing but slow yourself down. Yeah, no problems going down. Just a bit going up. Just a bit going up. But like I say, that's gonna slowly level out on every single pass we do now. It doesn't help when it... Why? Gear 17 was fine. 14, 18. What's wrong with 15, 16 and 17? Oh my god, this is driving me insane. It jumps too many gears and it bogs itself down. Rather than just going in a slightly lower gear than 18. Like gear 17, gear 16 would be perfect on this job. But it won't select it. 14, 18, 14, 18. Hey, bloody hell. We had this on Saxlingham series where we ended up having to turn manual gears on just to get a field done. And it worked perfectly when you did it with the manual gears. There's a mod out there that lets you choose manual gears as well as automatic. I might need to look at getting that mod. Like I said, it's in gear 17 coming down here. So why does it need to be in 18 to go uphill? If it comes down in 17, why can't it go up in 17? 18, there you go. It just doesn't like it. There we go. So I'm going to manually put that in. No. Yeah, just stay in that gear. That is literally the perfect gear to be in. Just stay in it. Every time it tries to go up, I'm knocking it down manually. I know what the keybinds are for manuals, but it's not fully manual. Not too shabby now. Seems to be staying in gear 15, which works very nicely. Like I say, we're 53% through this field already, so this is going to be a good paying contract. Yeah, see, we're staying in 15 now. Perfect. Yeah, we're 1 mile an hour off the top speed, but it doesn't matter. We're not jumping a gear where we're going to get bogged down. We've got high revs, so we know we're moving well. Rather than just bogging down in the low revs and changing gear all the time. So manual gears for the win again. Yeah, stayed in 15th gear all the way around there again. And like I say, it keeps the revs up. We don't have a problem. I wouldn't mind, but we did field 37, which is actually on a hill. And we had no problems. This one's got a little bit of a slope. And it's like, nope. Crazy. Right, got to be careful here, guys, because I don't have enough room. Oh, it changed gear then. Right, I need to do this. There's not enough turning circle otherwise. Yeah, it's getting bogged down again now. There we go, 16. Gear 16 might just do well. Hey, I tell you what I watched over the weekend, guys. I watched the new Running Man film. I tell you what, for a remake, I thought it was a pretty good film, to be honest. Obviously, I'd seen the original with Arnie, but yeah, the new one wasn't a bad. It wasn't a bad remake, actually. The wife's never happy watching remake films, but even she said it was out of all the remake films she's seen in the past, even she thought it was a pretty good remake. Alright, so I'm just going to keep manually lowering that down. Why do my graphics seem to be a little bit weird today? What the hell? Everything's at 20%. 200%. That's weird. It seems that circular thing around the edge of my thing just seems a little bit close. Right, gear 15 is definitely the way to be. %, left to go, guys, and then we'll be in a field that's... Oh, we'll be in that field there, actually, and it's not actually flat, is it? It's a little bit oddly shaped. Why have we got another MacDon come up in the shop? We're always getting MacDon. That's like the 5th MacDon we've had in the last year. And I wouldn't mind, but we don't buy them. We could probably do with one, but we don't buy one. How are we doing though, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's a couple of people around the platform. Like I say, Mondays and Thursdays do seem to be my quiet days for stream. What I do is, when I have quiet streams, I write down and I try and build like a pattern of what days are good to stream and what days are not. And I'll always stream on the days that are not great chatty days, viewership wise. But those are the days where I'm gonna maybe look at a new game. Like I say, I want to do some sim racing, and long story short, it's a little bit more difficult to read the chat when you're sim racing. So if you do it on a day where your streams are not as busy, it kind of points you in a direction of, well, that's a good day to do it. Like on Tuesdays and Wednesdays do seem to be very chatty days, for example. So doing a sim racing day on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday would be very difficult, because reading the chat, I say, are you driving at 250 mile an hour, or you know, and you're doing like fast-paced bends and stuff, very hard to be keeping an eye on the chat. Yeah, I do make little notes and little ideas of a little schedule of what to do. I've been creating a schedule now over about 3 or 4 weeks, so it's been a pattern. Mondays and Thursdays are extremely quiet days, which is fine. I know streaming during the day is always a quiet day. You know, it's during the day, most people are at work. Ploughing field 27. Wow, why are all these awesome ploughing jobs coming up today? Like, I'd love to go do that field, but I can't justify it. It would give us the money we need, but yeah, I feel like it's wouldn't be as good. Say, we've got to get some wood in the sawmill so it doesn't dry up. We've got a lot of trees to chop down by the windmill. I do want to go and have a little look at that, actually, guys. I want to go and have a look at our buildings and see how they're faring, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go and have a little look. We'll start with the castle. It's the first one. The castle is, guys, we have completed stage 33. We are now on stage 34 of the windmill. I do want to point out something that I don't like about this the building of this. The floor is so badly misaligned in these buildings. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I've just lowered the floor in there, and you now look, it's still short. You know what I mean? And that's a giant issue. You know what I mean? That's a giant issue. Yeah, it still doesn't work right. It's crazy. Like, I've made a bump there now. But in order to make that bump, that's what's needed to make the castle floor show. Otherwise, this floor doesn't show, and I think it's a little bit bad actually. I'm going as gently as I can. I'm not gonna lie, I am going as gently as I can. You know what I mean? Look. Prove my point there again in this building. I'm just having a little... I'm just trying to see if I can fix it now. Because at least if it looks a little bit nicer. It's not too bad. Oh, wow. That is... that's atrocious. That's atrocious. Right, let's try and go from... Ooh, I don't think that angle's going to be very good, to be honest. We're getting there. I don't think that's too shabby now, just that end piece to go. Definitely looks better just spending a little bit of time doing this, guys. That's nearly done there, that's nearly done there, so yeah. Nice. Shouldn't have to do this, but you know, we are. That's done there, that's nearly done there, so that is... Trying to figure out what... Oh, I can't actually get into that bit. There we go. At least we've now kind of leveled the floor out a little bit. I know it doesn't look great from the outside, but... Tiny little bit just there to do. Yeah, it looks a little bit tidier now. Actually, it looks like, you know, if we're going to go to the effort of building this, we might as well at least go to the effort of making sure it's all visible. Otherwise, what's the point? There we go. That'll do. That is close enough. I'm sure there'll be more in... I'm sure there'll be more in there. Whoa! This is what... Guys, look! We're now on with this bit! We're putting it up here. Wow! Oh. Guys, I'm proper stoked with that. That is coming along so nicely. The windmill is the next part we want to just have a look at. Still on stage number 1 because we've got 6,000 litres of stone to get through. That's a lot. As you can see, yeah, it is coming on. We've only got 19 stages of the windmill, so we'll get through them relatively quickly. Yeah, that was nice just to kind of show you all, really. I'm tempted about doing the ploughing contract that's come up at 27. I know we need to get some wood done, but we're going to be doing wood over the next couple of episodes anyway. This is earning us money towards field number 2. Right, 8% done. Half a headland, not too bad. It's a big ass field, like. Chickens have made nearly half a pallet of eggs already. We only sold last month. But that is, yeah, we're producing a lot of eggs now. I've got to keep an eye actually on the chicken feed. I've never thought about that. Feed is, wow, really? Wow. We're basically getting chickens 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 months in a row we've had baby chicks. Wow, that is crazy. Hang on a minute. Maximum, so £25 for the chickens. How many can we get into here? Well, we'll have to go and have a check of that, because if we start getting too many chickens, we need to sell the adults. Might as well make money from chickens. As you can see, we are making very good progress in this field already. One headland almost done, 14%. It's a relatively flat field, like I say. There's a little bit of shape to it, but not too much. Two headlands will be more than enough, I think. And then we'll start on the roads. Yes. Very nice, very nice. When you're a quarter of the way through the field and you haven't even done your headlands, yes, especially in a field this size. Very happy with that. There's old Smokeless once again. Ooh, 28%. Nice. We'll hit 100,000 today, that's for sure. And then we've got about 40,000 coming next month from wood chips. So very, very happy with the wood chips. Need to know actually if there's a wood chip storage. It'd be nice if there was a wood chip silo, just to not have the pallets sat in the sawmill all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like if we deliver them to a silo of some sort, or a bunker or something. I don't know, just something so they're not sat in pallets all day or all year, shall I say. Bit of a weird shaped field, but we'll get it. I'm going to do rows now, guys. We've got plenty of room to do the U-turns now for the rows. And we should be able to line ourselves back up nicely for the beginning. Yes. Well, there we go. Almost halfway through the, like I say, we've done a lot of ploughing today. We've done did a bit of cultivating. But like I say, these few jobs literally pay the next 3 months worth of loan payments. And then, like I say, we got about 40 grand in wood chips coming next month. Grappling loader. I don't think that's what we need. I don't think we need that. Yeah. Not something we can use, I'm afraid, so it's no good to us. Thank you. I'm going to manually drop down to 15th gear again. 16 was just starting to struggle and get bogged down, so 15th will work. Make life a lot easier now. So we don't need to sell the straw. We do need to be looking at some cows soon, though. I really do think cows need to be purchased soon. The problem is I need a field for grass. That's why I want to get that bit of grass there, because even if I don't actually turn it into a field, at least I can mow the grass that's there, make some hay, and be able to feed the cows. Nice, 15. Staying in 15 now, that's nice. That should keep us ticking over rather nicely. Been very, very busy. Very, very busy indeed. Isn't it weird how if I choose 15th gear it just stays in it? Very, very little left to go. 64%. Almost 3/4 of the way through this field. There we go, nicely done. %, nearly 3/4 of the way. The countdown has begun. $77. Actually, I am going to count it down a little bit now, just to get this build complete. Yeah, I can't believe the castle build is, wow. Yeah, to be honest. We were trying to do like one castle build per episode, but sometimes you just get two done and it's fantastic. Right, this is the last of the longish strips to do. After that, we are going to be on shorter strips now. We're 82% done. A good contract. It's going to pay us very, very well. It's going to take us well into the 90,000s, I do believe. Come on, come on. I'm not lifting the plough for that. 15th gear. Dude, this is single player. Also, I don't know you, so no. Your first comment in my chat is, can I join? What do you think? Right. We'll get a U-turn around here. I gotta be honest though, I do need to get Mr. Flo into some farming again. That is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, proved my point there, guys. Just asked to join and left. And that's why I don't do it, guys. That's why I don't do it. You know, I mention this in every live stream. I get people want to play with people who are streaming. But if you're not going to bother to be part of the community, I'm not bothered about you joining. Relatively simple. And you could say, yeah, but then not many people will join. Do you know what? That's fine. If you only want to be part of the community to play games, I'm not interested. And some people will see that as a little bit dickish. I see it as a way of, why should I? %, guys. The final bit, and that is these contracts done for today. Very, very, very happy with the outcome of this. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't get a say in if we can complete the field or not. That is part of the game. And that is that done. Let me have a look at this. Wrong one, sorry. There we go. And we've got 11,000, so nearly 1,200 quid. So we're at 94,113 £113. That is enough on the contracts today. Let's go and do a little bit of woodworking, guys. Let's go and do a little bit of our actual business. Unfortunately though, it is a long ass drive down to the sawmill once again. My trailer's at the sawmill, my winch is at the sawmill, so yeah. Come on, little New Holland, let's go. So we're at lunchtime now in game, so we've got a few hours left of like daylight. 2 hours of stream. Maybe need to up the time a little bit. We're having a quiet stream, so I don't see the point in having a long one. But we want to just get a couple of trees into the sawmill, so let's see how well that's going to go. These first few though, guys, we are just going to drag their asses in with the winch and get them in. Beautiful. But it's taken a while, innit? This is the problem with having that farm in the top corner of the map. I do believe it was the worst decision we did. We should have bought the farm in the middle. We'd have been like pretty much equal distance to everywhere. Also, the fields around the middle farm are cheaper. Right, let's go and have a look at how much there is here. I think I'm gonna have to deliver about 60,000 litres, to be honest. Wow. I'm just going to do that just to get that out of the way. Yeah, there's a long plank long planks. There's one long plank, is what I meant to say. 84,000 litres. So yeah, we need to deliver about... Yeah, we need at least nearly 60,000 litres of wood. That's a lot. But these trees here, guys, these ones here, they belong to us. These are our trees. These are our trees. This is a 17,000 litre tree. We don't need many at this line. Wow. Oh. I am very intrigued though to see. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this. How long? How heavy is this tree? It's 9.5 ton. Right, so 9.5 ton. I could do with it cutting in half. So if I go on to Z, right, 12. You know what? 12 meters is maybe as long as I could get away with. Where's the marker? There should be a marker coming up. It's not coming up. Right. We're going to chop it here. Hopefully that's going to help me. Yes. Yes. Come on. Let's go. We're literally dragging them over the road. This is another reason why I wanted this piece of land right now. Really, I'm a little bit unorganised for the delivery of this wood. So let me just move that over there. Nice. So this piece of wood is now 10,000 litres. Ah, wrong one. That forklift is kind of annoying. It's kind of in the way. Yeah, if we can basically drive over like that and just start delivering trees from this area. Yeah, we can cut the branches off. The problem is if we cut the branches off, we're wasting literage. We're not selling them to make money. So we want the literage. So we want the branches as part of the tree. Give me a minute, guys. I think I've just had an email. I need to just... go. That is a nice amount to have in there. So that's like 17,000 litres of one tree delivered. We need to deliver 60,000 and we've delivered 17,000 litres already. That's just fantastic. It's just the best. So we've got a spruce tree here. Not worth quite as much, but nearly. Another 17,000 litre tree. 9,000. 9,000. Not quite big enough yet. I tell you what I do want to do. If you remember in the previous episode, guys, we had this piece of land over here. I just want to go and check on the trees. Oh, are the trees growing? But you're not really doing anything. It's been like 3 or 4 months now. Not really doing out. 32-meter spruce tree. Ah. We can deliver that tree hole, guys. We can deliver that tree hole. That's nice to see. So if we get onto there, we get onto there, we get onto there. Come on, sprucey tree. There we go. That's what we needed. Need to get it there. Need to get that turned around there. Need to get that dragged into there. Through the hole we go. And in we go. You know what? You're really doing my head in there. Can I just put you there, please? Thank you. I'm trying not to use super strength, but it's also kind of annoying. We're up to 107,000 litres already, guys. We've done 2 trees. Just 2. 2 trees. And 107,000 litres already. Nice. Yeah, a lot of these trees are not quite big enough to be dealt with just yet. I think we do need to let some of them grow. We do want to be going for some of the bigger ones. That is definitely bigger though. It's not going to get much better than that. 32 metres tall for a spruce tree. I want the pine trees. The pine trees are so much more literage than the spruce trees, but the spruce trees are nice and easy. Like, we definitely want these ones. That's not quite enough, you know. Like this one here, look at this one here, look at this tree here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't know why it does that, it moves it. I really don't. Very strange. As you can see, that is going to be another 10,000 litres. So yeah, moving trees like this right now, this is the best way. If we were selling them, we'd process them, but we're not, so we don't need to. Hang on a minute. 107 plus 9 should, although yeah, it is processing wood at the same time. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm being a bit of a wally. I'm being a bit of a wally. Oh, be careful here though, guys. Some of these trees are not quite ready. That pine tree is up. We might have to move some of the small. I don't want to cut the smaller trees because they've still got a chance to grow. But I'm thinking some of these, some of them are going to be in the way for chopping the bigger trees down. I think I've just cut this on the wrong angle. I think it's going to get stuck on a little tree. No, maybe not. Nope, I'm going to hit my tractor instead. Can we do this? Yes. Yes. I need to let out. I need to let out that a little bit more. Ah, the wire's going around my windscreen. The wire's going around my windscreen. That's why it's struggling. The winch is going around the windscreen. Oh dear. We don't want to be breaking a windscreen, do we? Alright, let's go back for the bottom half and then a couple more like that and we're kind of done, guys. We're kind of done. We've made really good progress today. The fact we've started on the trees I wanted to is probably just some of the best news. And that's worth another 7,000 litres. Wow. Like I say, it's dead easy to get to the sawmill at the moment. We were travelling like half a map distance with the old forestry area. The new one is literally over the road. Yes. And like I say, don't really want to be delivering them with the branches, but the branches are worth literage and we're not selling them for money. We're selling them for, well, we're delivering them for the literage, so the branches are staying. As simple as that. Hey, if we wanted to make good money, we could have. Don't think that one there is going to let me do it. Let me just double check the. Right. So yeah, this is kind of. This is as far as I can kind of go. Okay. I don't think that beech tree's fully grown. 19 meters on a beech tree, but it's only 10,000 litres. That's the problem. The problem is, though, is it's in my way. Wow. I can deliver that beech tree as it is. Might get stuck here, guys. Might get stuck. Nope. Nice. We're in. We're in. There's another 9,000 litre tree. And that is it. That is pretty much all the wood we can deliver there today. That is crazy. They're so much quicker doing it this way. It's unreal. What have we got here? We've still got 5,700 litres to the... Wow, that's crazy. Castle is wooden beams. Yes. Not really. Yeah, so there isn't really much else to do today. Crazy, crazy, crazy. There's hardly any jobs to do either. Don't really want to do cultivating. I don't want to do that. Don't really want... To be honest with you, that's a fantastic contract. Just want to point out 13 logs to deliver over the road. That's actually so cheap to do. But yeah, there isn't really anything else we want to be getting done today, really. I suppose the only thing we can do is sell a little bit of wood here. But even then, I don't really know where to deliver it because we've got 87,000. Wow. 87,000 litres of wood chips. That is ridiculous. Animal dealer is the best price. We want it to be grain south, really. How much was best price last month? Wood chips was 547. That sucks. Yeah, to be honest, that is kind of there isn't any contracts to do. I'm looking right now and I've got a blue area on my screen and it's really annoying. I only ever get it when I play this game. Just gonna pop that over there, guys. Put it with the rest. I can't believe there's I can't believe there's that much in wood chips. 50 grand. I'm tempted about paying that 50 grand off the loan. That would be a third of the loan paid as well. Plus the normal payment would be under £100,000. Or we could pay 100 grand off this loan. Very, very, very torn on what to do, but the little planks we do sell, I'm trying to decide if it's worth doing, if it's worth adding prefabs to sell. What do prefab walls sell for? I suppose that's the question. Wow, prefabs really sell for 5 grand a pop? Wow. Oh, I kind of want to start making them. That's better than the planks. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, that's better value than the planks. If we wait for this planks to be full, 416 wood, 412 wood. So it uses less wood than the planks. We don't get as many wood chips though. I do like wood chips though. Wood chips do sell. They keep for the year. But I don't think we'd need them. They sell for 1,020. Right, hang on. Planks, 24 cycles a month. Ah, it would use a lot more wood. It would use... That much wood makes half a pallet. And it gives us wood chips. There's just a little bit less only makes us 1/10 of a pallet. So yeah, it doesn't make those as quickly. What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon we need to be making those? I don't know. I suppose right now we can go up to the farm, check on the chickens. How many chickens have we now got? Wow, we've nearly got enough. We've nearly got full chickens. Okay, okay. We need to sell some chickens. We need to sell some chickens. Anything that's maximum price, I think, can be sold. We won't really get much money for them, 20, 40, 60. But yeah, we wanna ideally be having room for more. Yeah. It's a lot of money. Considering we only paid for 25, for 20 of them, that would break us even on what we paid for the chickens. This would be all profit. And then we've got more on the way. I don't know, maybe we'll wait till we're full and then we'll sell another bunch of them. Straw's not really worth it. To be honest, guys, I haven't really got anything else to do. I can't really I'm not selling any more wood. I've got no grain to deliver. These fields are done. We've taken care of our fields. There's only a few little meaningless contracts to do, and I don't really fancy doing another ploughing contract. We've done a lot of ploughing contracts today. Don't really want to do any more. Tell you what we will do. We'll do this one. The reason why I do these ones, guys, is they take literally a couple of seconds to do. A little bit of money in the bank. I might buy some more beehives, actually. I think some more beehives might be quite good. Alright, so there's 10 trees in this area. Yeah, once I've done this, guys, I think I'm going to end it early because, yeah, there isn't really anything else to do in this month. December's kind of been a bit of a washout, really. And I don't... I'm going to say, you have to let me chop that tree. It's part of a contract. I'm looking for 6 more trees. Yo, Tommy, thank you for liking the stream, dude. Plus a shorter stream during the day. Like I say, we should be live tonight with some Euro Truck Simulator. Me and the Dragon Lady are going to play some trucking, so I'm very happy about that. This is what happens, you see, when you play a game with the Dragon Lady. She wants to play. I've missed a tree somewhere, though. This is right on its limit. I probably walked past it twice. I probably walked past it twice. It's over there, it's over there, it's over there, it's over there. It's over here? Yeah, there it is. It's here. It's hiding in this bush here. And now that basically pays for one of our that pays for a beehive. I'll tell you what I'm thinking though. 150 grand. 130 grand. What is in that field? There's nothing in this field? Ooh, hello. There's nothing in this field? If we were to sell... If we were to sell the wood chips right now, I know we wouldn't get maximum price. But we'd be able to buy that field. Although saying that, we can buy the field in the next episode. It's not the end of the world. $126, $181. Yeah, it don't really make... yeah. I know there's going to be another Deadwood contract up here. Deadwood contract in the exact same place, really? 5 trees. Yeah, guys, you know what? There isn't really anything else for me to do. I was going to buy some more beehives, but I don't think I will. I think I think I'll wait, and I think I'm going to buy a new field first. I can't afford that one. I can't afford that one. I can't afford that one as much as I'd like it. That's 165 grand. That would be a very nice field to have, because that's a very good yield output. That's 150. That's 130. Could nearly buy this field. Could nearly buy this field right now, but it would mean we'd have to do some more contracts. Plus, getting to this field is a bit of a drive. I kind of want to be up in this area, really. 130 grand for that one. 129.1. 129.8. So field 10 is actually the cheapest one to buy. 106%. Yeah, it's not enough. Although saying that, trying to do some math here, guys. 6. 12. I've got about 20 grand in wood. Interesting. 20 grand in wood. 20 grand in wood. 20 grand in wood. Not bad. Trying to decide if it's worth getting a field now. What can I plant in spring? Not barley, not wheat, which sucks because you can. But once again, the game lets us down with a dodgy ass crop calendar. Okay. So we'd be looking at carrots, corn, cotton, green beans, rice. Oh, we could plant up. Onions, parsnips, peas, potatoes, red beet, rice, sorghum, soya beans. That would be a good one. Okay, so if we get 109% in this field, although that's already got a crop in it, that's got barley in it. That would probably be the best field to buy then, because it's already got a crop in it. It's not going to cost us anything. Oh, it's not going to be very good though. It needs ploughing. You suck. You suck. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit of a loss then. Kind of a little bit of a loss. Yeah, I could sell this wood right now, guys, make a little bit of money, but January's not going to have much to do, guys. So I think January and February might get done in 1 month as it is. So 1, 2, yeah. We're going to sell all this next month. Going to go up another 10% in value. So 10%. It's going to go up to about, it's going to be over, it's going to be about 55 grand. 55 grand pays for our field. 55 grand pays for our new field. Simple as that. Puts us on way to another one as well. But yeah, guys, to be honest, this is where I'm going to leave it, because like I said, I've got nothing else to do. I don't really want to plough another... I don't want to plough another field. I wish the blue lines had disappeared. They only show on my screen, which is really weird. I'll have to try and figure that out on me. Might be a monitor setting or something. I don't know. But yeah, definitely want to try and do a bit more tomorrow. Like I say, we've got plenty of wood. I could maybe bring 1 tree down, but it's not worth it, to be honest. I'll tell you what we will do though, what we always do. Go on to here, we go on to here. Remove stumps. We will always remove the stumps. There we go. We are allowed to do it that way. We don't have a stump grinder. I'm not buying one either. But we've got a lot of trees we can deal with. And if you just give me a minute. No, it's fine. Crazy. So yeah. None of my Christmas presents that are getting delivered today have arrived either yet, so if I do end now, at least it's not going to get interrupted. But I've got nothing to do. All I can do is a ploughing contract, and to be honest, we've done like 5 ploughing contracts today. Which is a shame, because like I don't want to drag out these kind of contracts, you know what I mean? Do enough of them as they are, because we don't have a lot of land. I don't want to really, don't really want to do another one. So yeah, I'm going to end early for once. I think that's going to be the best thing for us, really. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching the stream. If you've made it to the end, I do appreciate it. I know it's been a quiet stream today. Mondays and Thursdays usually are. But as I say, thank you for watching. I will be live again this evening with some Euro Truck Simulator. But until then, guys, thank you. And I'll see you later on.